Hey, you right guys, Truth Munch is Joe here, and today we're watching and reacting to episode 24 of Friends Season 2, which is of course the big finale. The last episode, the penultimate episode, was maybe one of the weaker ones, well definitely was one of the weaker ones of Season 2, so I'm hoping this one kind of is a step above it. Not that it was bad, it was still like watchable, just in terms of like how great some of the episodes, or majority of the episodes to be fair, of the second half of Season 2 have been. I'm going to check actually. But they've just been knocking it out of the park for the most part, and I've fallen in love with the show a lot more than I did when I started this season, which I'm glad about because we have 10 seasons to get through, and I didn't want to have the feeling I did when I was in the first half of Season 2, which, you know, is good, but I didn't really get like the love and hype around it, and I wasn't there at the first half of Season 2 like, oh, this show's underwhelming because I'm not in love with it yet, because I knew we were still early on in the show, and so I was waiting for that episode where I kind of did fall in love with it. And I think it was around maybe episode 16 of this season, maybe like 17 or something, where I was just like, I think it was the episode where Rachel and Monica were like fighting over the condom. For some reason I was just like, that's actually funny. So going from episode 1 of Season 2, we start off very strong with episodes 1 and 2 with Ross's new girlfriend. I'm gonna actually check when I watched episode 1 of this season. April, May, June, July, taking me 4 months to get through Season 2. Jesus, a month and a week. Damn. We were very slow with the first half, to be fair. And there were like weeks where I was just like, okay. Because we started off very strong, and then we had episodes 3 and 4 were fine, and episode 6 was fine. Episode 9, the one where Ross finds out, was a banger, and then the one with the list was a banger. Then we had the one with Phoebe's dad, the one with Russ, like they were fine. The lesbian wedding one was good. The 2 Super Bowl ones were fine. The one with the prom video, maybe it was that one. I think like the one with the prom video was like the start of me starting to fall in love with it. Like that was one where I was like, that was actually such a sick episode, especially the end. And then the one where Ross and Rachel, you know, was really good. But I think this was episode 16 was where I like really started to fall in love with it. And then by like say at 18, I was basically there. And that was the one where Joey moves out. I just felt like that was a story I was really invested in. I really loved Joey and Chandler's friendship. It's probably the best part of the show for me at the moment. I felt like Monica became a lot more bearable. Even though I don't like her relationship with that guy, I do think she's a lot more bearable of a character. Giving Phoebe a story, while they kind of dropped that for a while. Like you had Phoebe's husband in episode 4, Phoebe's dad was episode 9, and then from episode 9 onwards, they just kind of didn't do anything with Phoebe until episode 20? I think it was episode 20. But yeah, the one where Joey moves out was a banger. The one where Eddie moves in was a banger. The one where Dr. Amore dies was a banger. That was the end where I fell in love with it, I remember. The one with Dr. Amore was where I'd like put that message out on YouTube, like, yeah, I'm on board with this show. Because while I do think like episodes early on in Season 2 were really, really strong, it was more so like Ross and Rachel were really good, but all the other characters didn't really have much. But I felt like coming into the end of Season 2, all the characters have something. Like even Rachel, they built on more with the two parties one, and her kind of struggle with her two parents not ever getting along kind of thing. And she had like a birthday party, and she was more to do with, you know, keeping them apart than her party kind of thing. So they actually even managed to do a bit. And then we had Phoebe last episode. That was really bad, unfortunately. So yeah, fingers crossed for the finale. It's just nice to go for a rundown for Season 2, because overall, I'd say this is an improvement over Season 1. Yeah, episode 24, guys. If you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And of course, if you want early and uncut reactions to Friends, then link to the Patreon page will be down below. But for now, let's do this.
I met the director this time, and you will never believe who it was. Ooh. All right, I'll give you one hint. I had to kiss this guy.
Because he was just so darn cute?
No, as part of the audition. See, I'm up for the part of this guy, who the main guy
kissing a guy.
Hey, you're an actor. I say you just suck it up and you do it.
I did do it. I'm a professional.
Alright, GG's.
Bad kisser.
Oh.
Can you believe that? Me, not a good kisser. Mother Teresa, not a good mother.
All right, I'll do it. I've kissed him before. I can do it again.
Wait, actually? What did that happen?
Huh? This is a friend.
Let's go. Oh, I've gone. Oh. Okay.
Oh! Let's go!
Good. Very good. Firm but tender. I'd recommend you to a friend.
And I don't know what it is. What's the problem?
Joey, you know, maybe you're just not used to kissing men.
Over my dead body.
Why would you not want to kiss Joey, Ross?
I don't see why we have to go to this thing anyway. It's your ex-fiancé's wedding.
Because I
Wait,
promised
really?
Mindy I would.
Why? You haven't even spoken to Mindy in about 20 years.
I may have.
Woohoo, stud.
What'd she look like?
Well, we haven't actually met. We just stayed up all night talking on the internet.
The internet.
Woohoo,
What's
geek.
this contraption?
I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah. By a woman that I babysat and groomed for how long.
What are you
Thank
talking
God.
about?
Ah!
Oh, like you never talk about that?
I think I can tell when it's
There he
an audience
is.
there, because the actors start laughing as well.
There he is.
See like smiling, trying not to laugh.
Think about the future.
Sure I do.
Yeah? Am I in it?
No.
Honey?
No. I give him
You are.
early season 3.
Oh, God.
Maybe like
You're about to get
7,
so lucky.
6.
I love children.
But I am
I have
71,
children.
so...
But I just don't want to be 70 when our kids go off to college and our life can finally start.
Well... Maybe they'll end sooner than I thought. Maybe at 2.
Now, just one kiss. I won't tell you.
And you, huh? You I could eat with a spoon.
Get away from me, I said.
You're still trying it.
What does she mean by HH?
It means we're holding hands.
Right.
Are you the cutest?
I'm afraid I might just be.
It could be a guy.
It could.
Okay, it's not a guy, all right? I
The
know.
catfish story has
It could be like a
appeared.
big giant guy.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. This must be really tough for
Oh,
you.
Joe.
Hey there. Are you all right?
Yeah.
No one's
when I was in
alright,
the bathroom, I
Ross.
saw the window that I crawled out of at my wedding, and
Oh, God.
Weinberg.
It's so wonderful to see you again, my dear. In fact, I hardly expected to see so much.
Right, okay, man. Why are you like 104?
Told me you didn't see anything,
Old
dear.
white man.
Stay
just. How about
Okay,
we
now
learn
that's
to
the
just
third
shut
time.
up?
Oh my God!
What are you doing tonight? I know you're seeing that guy. I was thinking maybe you could bring him. Hello? Hello?
For fuck's sake.
You don't get chances like this all the time. If you don't meet her now, you're going to be kicking yourself when you're 80, which is hard to do, and that's how you break a hip.
I'll do it.
Oh, yay! Okay, great. Now go put on your shoes and then march out there and
Look
meet
at him
her.
run.
Oh my God, no! Wait, you have to take a shower, because ew.
Jesus.
No, maybe I just think
Oh,
I do because
okay.
that's what society, and by that I mean
Get
my
a load
mom.
of this society.
I do. I have to have children.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
sorry, I just do.
maybe they ain't gonna last. Maybe it's done.
Please.
Maybe it's done.
Best man making a toast here.
This wedding, by the way, is disgusting. That's what. Go on,
I'd like
Ross.
to add something to that.
Go on.
Most of you don't know me.
Yo,
I'm
my boy.
Rachel's boyfriend,
Oh dear God.
I'm
Ross.
hyped.
And I'd just like to say that it did take a lot of courage for Rachel to come here tonight. And just for the record,
Yes.
she did not run out on Barry because she had syphilis.
Right, no, that.
What are you doing? I'm serious. The reason she walked out on Barry is simply that she didn't love him, which incidentally worked out pretty well for me.
No, fair enough.
Cheers.
Yo, at least he hyped up his. You know
See you in the
what?
parking lot.
No, wait.
Why? I guess. Yeah, maybe it's embarrassing. I don't know. Oh shit, she's actually
You know
gonna
what,
go in.
Bear?
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm not gonna leave.
Okay.
I probably should. See, because I promised myself I would make it through at least one of your weddings.
Oh my god.
Her name was Lola.
Okay, that's smaller.
She was a showgirl
Okay.
with yellow feathers in her
Let's
hair
go.
and a dress cut down to there. She would meringue.
Yes, Ross. Why not? Fair enough. I love them both.
If kids is what it takes to be with you, then kids it is.
It's a big, big
If I
okay.
have to, I'll do it all again.
I want to have a baby.
Yeah.
But I don't want to have one with someone who doesn't really want to have
Yo,
one.
they thought you... Mad. Wait, is that it? Oh, I thought it was gonna like go on till like episode 7, then I said 3, and now it's this one. I think that's the best thing to do. Like, she really wants a baby, but he clearly doesn't.
So what now?
It's for the best, though, and it's for the best. We'll let Monica be with someone a bit more interested, because... to be fair, he's probably the best, like, love interest.
Where is she?
Apart from
Oh,
Rachel
hey.
Ross.
I have a question. Where is she?
Not.
No, it's Janice. It's... What? Is it Janice?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah. That makes sense. Why not? I guess Janice is going to be a thing in season 3.
It's because I want to be a good friend, and damn it, I am a good friend. So just shut up and close your eyes.
Oh. I mean, fair play.
You are a good friend. Of course, the audition was this morning, and I didn't get it. But that was a hell of a kiss. Rachel is a very lucky girl.
Fair enough. Alright, there we go, guys. That is episode 24 of Friends Season 2, the big finale. Way better than the last episode. I think this is actually a very strong ending. Not the best episode of the season or anything like that, but it had all the moments you need from a finale. It's like satisfying for most of the characters. I'd say Joey and Phoebe were maybe the odd ones out. Of like, Phoebe didn't really do... she was good. Like, I think she was just kind of the wingman for Chandler with this episode, but she was decent. Then Joey's whole story of wanting to kiss a guy to get some practice in for his audition, I thought was actually pretty good. Who won this for me was probably Monica and Richard, surprisingly, and then Rachel and Ross. Like, that little moment at the end where he's trying to hype her up, and then she's hyping herself up at the end as well. I actually really like that, so... that all worked well, and then, like I say, Monica and Richard calling it quits way earlier than I thought they were going to. I thought they would at least be a few episodes into season 3, because I never thought like these two were going to last throughout the whole show. Like as Veronica would say, no, I'm not going to say it. I can't say it. And we'll just go Avengers Endgame, and you know where I'm going with that. I never thought that was going to be the case with Richard and Monica, but I liked him. I think he got more interesting as the episodes went on. It's just I could never get really invested in their relationship because I didn't find much chemistry between them. Like, I think Richard was one of those characters where I liked him by himself, but I didn't like him because of his relationship with Monica, if that makes sense. So yeah, maybe, I guess he's gone now. I guess he's just a season 2 thing, but it was good in it. I'm not saying that's the reason Monica became more of an interesting character, but I do think that helped. Again, while I didn't love the relationship, I just felt it made her more like chilled out, and then when she had her own stories, even though that was her main story for the second half, she just seemed more bearable. I don't know what it is, but Monica just is way better of a character in the second half of the season than she was in the first half. And again, I'm not saying that is because of Richard, because it's not, but I do think like having that story, it wasn't like a bad story revolving around a character. It's such a weird one, because I'm like, I didn't hate the story, but I didn't love their relationship, and I didn't hate Richard, but I didn't love him with Monica. It's like a weird one, but yeah, we'll see what happens with her character in season 3. As for hopes for season 3, I want more Joey and Chandler bants. Like, I think we all want that. I'm sure we're going to get a lot of Janet and Chandler. I'm sure she's going to stick around for a little bit. Again, I don't think... Well, I know for a fact. I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty sure for a fact that Rachel and Ross are going to break up at some point, because there is no way they are just going to be together for 8 seasons straight. No chance. So whether they'll last all of season 3 and break up in a future season, or it will be season 3 where they kind of have a bit of a breakup, we shall wait and find out on that one. Hopefully Joe gets some more acting jobs. Maybe he'll have a bit of a love interest. I really want to see more of Phoebe and her half-brother, and maybe she'll actually meet her dad at some point. I really want more of Phoebe's kind of family story, so hopefully we get that as well. Yeah, just keep doing what it's doing for the most part, I'd say. Like, at the moment, it's on a roll. It's not like anything needs to change dramatically or they need to drop any of the storylines. At the moment, it's just doing what it's doing, and I hope it keeps up with that in Season 3. So, rating for the episode, I'm going to go an 8.4 for the actual episode. And I can't remember exactly what I gave Season 1, but Season 2, because on here it just says 8. So I gave it an 8 point something, or just an 8, I'm not really sure. But whatever I gave Season 1, we'll just say I gave it an 8 out of 10. I'd probably say Season 2 was like an 8.5 8.4, I think. Maybe like an 8.5, I don't know. We'll go 8.5 out of 10. I think I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of really great episodes. Only about 3 or 4 really bad ones compared to the other ones anyway. But for the most part, yeah. As for character rankings, obviously I don't do a character tier list with friends because there's only 6 characters, there's not much point. But I'll go, bottom place is Phoebe, but I still actually really like Phoebe. It was Monica at the end of season 1, but now I'd say it's Phoebe. Like, she's one of those where I do really like a character, but I just need more of her own story, and that's what I'm saying in season 3. I really hope we get that. So I'll go Phoebe. Oh, that's a hard one because they're all actually good. They're all actually good. It's between Joey and Monica for me. I think I'll say Monica for now, but I think Monica's like very close to taking over Joey. Because I think Joey works when he has his friendship with Chandler. That's when he's at his best, and he does have a lot of good jokes. But as an individual character, I think like Monica is technically better. I'm just going to wait until a few more episodes, I think, of season 3 to make it official. So we'll go Phoebe, Monica, then Joey, but those two are very close. Joey, then Ross, then Rachel, then Chandler. I think at the end of season 1 it was Chandler was number 1 and then Ross was number 2. And then was it Joey? I can't remember exactly. And then I think it was Rachel, Phoebe, Monica, like Monica was at the bottom. So a bit of a change. Chandler stayed at the top. Was swapped with Monica and Phoebe. Joey's gone down a little bit. Rachel's number 2, I'd say, and then Ross is slap bang in the middle at number 3. Like, I know Ross is, again, judging from the comments, the most problematic one, but for me at the moment, he's not done much to really piss me off just yet. He said a couple of things that's really stupid for sure, but they all have. they've all said stupid things. So Ross, I don't hate at the moment. I might not even end up hating him. I don't know. I'm just going from like the comments. Ross seems to be the one that most people are mixed on in terms of liking him or not. But for me at the moment, I'm going to say he's number 3. I still like him, so yeah, there we go, guys. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what the episode down below in the comments and what you thought of season 2. I'm not really going to take a break, so I'm going to jump into season 3, episode 1 pretty much straight away, and we'll continue with 2 episodes a week because, like I say, that's really working for me at the moment, and I'm sure you guys are enjoying that as well. So yeah, until then, guys, take care. Peace.